Okay, mini vlog number 2. This time I'm going to do more of a technical author type question. I'm going to talk about what was the most difficult part of writing Savages. So the hardest part of writing Savages wasn't really describing walking over and over or researching the logistics of having a newborn in an apocalypse, though those were both in there. I actually did it to myself. So for the majority of the book, I have, two main characters. I have my narrator, it's written in first person, so me, I, and then I have one other person. And I purposefully do not address them by their first names for the majority of the book. And it's very deliberate when their names are revealed through dialogue. And when it's just the first two characters, it's pretty easy. It's I and me, and then the other character who goes by a male pronoun, so he and him. So it's easy to distinguish who's being referred to. However, when we come across a newborn, suddenly we have two hims. So I had to start getting creative with pronoun placement and context to distinguish the travel companion from the newborn. And then they encounter another character who is also a him. So at a certain point I have the I, the narrator, and 3 hims. So at that point it got really difficult and I had to get very creative with sentence construction and pronoun placement and everything in hopes that the reader knows which him is him. So for the most part I think it's successful. When I've listened to the audiobook in the reader's voice, not my own voice, there's some parts where I'm like, maybe we can't tell if this is him, and not him. But I think for the most part it works. But it was the most challenging part, writer-wise, was to keep the hims straight. So that was the most difficult part of writing Savages.